not yet. The activator is just made of water and borax. Hot water to make sure that the borax dissolves.
My toddler and teenager playing together on purpose.
So,
I'm getting it on camera real quick.
now, it's not quite ready. It's still kind of sticky. But this is what it looks like so far. Not yet. Let's add in a little bit more activator.
Jessie has a YouTube channel and she's filming making slime with Levy. I just wanted to get that on camera. It doesn't happen often that they play on purpose.
This.
Alright. I know I see a lot of people asking about the Burgess fruit cocktail trees online. Some people are very unhappy with them, some people love them, some people just want to know what they look like and how they work. I've showed y'all mine before. I've had it, this is coming into the second year. I don't have fruit on it yet, but it is growing. There was, if y'all remember, it did flower on a few of the branches, and I did get one fruit, but either a kid or a bird knocked it off. But that's how my fruit cocktail tree is going. My strawberries I got here, I started off with one I bought from Home Depot. It has sent out multiple runners. Here's another one I set from this same plant. So that's not a bad investment if I ever get flowers. It hasn't flowered or anything thus far. I have a lantana plant. It had flowers, but lack of water and kids running into it took care of that. My mint is looking iffy. Part of living in Alabama is it says it's going to rain, and it looks like it's going to rain, and then it doesn't rain. So you end up with some dried out looking plants sometimes. So I'm going to water these. This are the few plants I have left I have not set in the garden. The okra here. Oh, that one got really crunchy. I moved them out into the main pathway. There used to be over there. But I put them in the main pathway so that way they could get some more sun and rain. Because, like I said, it's supposed to rain. But hey, it is what it is. So that's the chamomile plants I'm trying to get to bloom. Look, I've got one little bud. Looks like it's going to flower. I've got a pepper here. Which kind of pepper are you? I've forgotten which peppers are which. This says loofah. This must be another one Lovey helped with, because that is not a loofah. That's a pepper. Those are my mints here. I've got sweet mint and spearmint. My lemon trees and my 3-in-1 citrus tree. Still never got flowers off of them, but they are putting off new things. Which the thing with trees is they aren't going to bloom every year. They're probably not going to bloom the first year. It's going to take a couple of years usually. You can buy trees that should go ahead and bloom soon, but not always the case unless you buy a very expensive tree. If you're buying the cheap trees, you're probably not getting anything from it. And over here I've got my marigold and calendula. That looks more yellow in my phone. It looks orange in person. But again, some of my stuff looks very dried out and iffy because it says it's going to rain. And the weatherman says it and says it and says it, and it stays cloudy looking. And then the rain never gets here and your plants are all dried out. But that's how my plants are looking at the house. I do have a blueberry plant that I was given that is still in a container. And I have a blueberry plant from last year we purchased, but they're still just kind of like a stalk with some leaves on it. So nothing really interesting there. But I was going to give y'all an update and show, my kids were cooperating. The boy was playing with them too earlier. I don't know why he's not now. I think he got distracted and ran off. But they each have their own YouTube channels, so that's something they can do together and, not harass me. And filming and editing can be considered a skill. So that's something I think is good for them to work on and do. But that's what we're up to, and I'll try to get down to the property soon and show y'all what's going on with my tomatoes. Because I'm getting some like this big or so. Some are like little and some are huge, but they're still green. But I'm starting to get some stuff down there and I think that'll be neat to look at. If it doesn't rain tomorrow. The weatherman says thunderstorms all day. And then if you look at the other weather guy, says clouds. So we'll just see what it does. is what we're working with now. And the weather guy said rain all day today. It was cloudy earlier. There's the only cloud there now. Alright. Here's the plants one more time. Y'all have a great afternoon.